Great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XII Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XII Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XII Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XIM Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Vlad and Chase alongside Jack Eggendahl. And we'll likely have Marty Richardson coming in to join the broadcast, at least for a small piece of time as we get going. More than anything right now, we're actually partaking in a little bit of an exhibition here, Jack. And this is one of the cooler things, too, right? We're in the midst of this hockey tournament. It's a great disparity of talent level from the lowest rec new players all the way up to a lot of former and current pros who are playing the Platinum Division. In between that, there's been a sprinkle in of some really cool events. We already have seen a sled hockey earlier. This one, of course, some youth players in the sled realm. And
we have
I'm
family.
I'm hoping we have all of them. And excuse my poor writing, but I did go in.
Get Marty hooked up here.
So what I was saying is it's just such a cool thing because in the midst of this incredible tournament, we're able to showcase some of the great things that are to come.
Absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing about this is it's Dawg Nation preaches hockey is for everyone, and it's on display here this weekend as we have multiple disabled hockey exhibition, actual tournament games. We have blind hockey for the first time here, right, Marty?
Yeah, first time we've ever tried blind hockey and first time we've ever tried special hockey, which we did yesterday.
Which was awesome to watch. I absolutely loved every minute of it, and I'm excited to get going here. As I watched the Sled team yesterday play, I worked the score box for that. That was incredible. They were moving around. I'm excited to see the Sled A division tomorrow. That's going to be something to behold. I know we got a couple gold medal Olympians that'll be out there, which is just an incredible feat here for Dawg Nation to get guys like that out here consistently.
Did you rope Malik in? We're going to see Malik?
I'm not sure. I probably
that's a yes. The I'm not sure is the unofficial yes. He can't say on the air. Yeah. But Malik.
What I'm going to do on air is text him right here and see if he's in.
I absolutely love it.
And I'm not sure if we're going goal behind. It looks like we are. I thought maybe we were going to go the little upside down U there in front of that. I thought might be our goal. But it looks like we're going to go bring the puck behind the net and try to get it in the giant upside down U as the white Avalanche here. The white little Avs score first.
That's Evan Crow, who is able to tuck one home. Evan is wearing number 67 today, and when asked, he's quite humble. He said he's a pretty cool guy. He's got some smarts and mixed that with a little bit of intelligence as well. Absolutely loved it. And I was in the locker room talking to these kids here before getting going, and I think each and every one of them was so excited just to not only be able to be out here playing, but even asking them, like, hey, like, tell me a fun fact about yourself, what number you play. They were just so excited that we're able to cover a little bit. And I know a lot of family members are already here, but anyone who's not, happy to have you along.
Well, let's hear some of those. Go over the lineup and throw a little fun fact on each one of those kids.
I would love to. Evan Crow, like I said, cool, smart, intelligent kiddo. We've got Mitchell Wenberg. He has the nickname Bruiser. All of the adult players that partake in the game with his father, they know that he has no fear, and they were the ones who dubbed him Bruiser.
That's a scary name. I hope he's not playing against me tonight.
I'm telling you, that's a no for Vlad. Knox Herbert is probably cooler than I'll ever be. He's actually caught a shark, and he is wearing number 13.
What do you mean he caught a shark? With his bare hands?
Exactly what I said. He caught a shark.
With his teeth?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't ask a follow-up question. I was marveling at the fact that he caught a shark.
It's almost scarier that he didn't tell you how.
Yeah.
Leave that to the imagination.
Right.
Eddie Brownell, he is going to be wearing the number 65 out there. And Eddie, while he may have been a little bit more humble and tried to say that there wasn't much going on, he's got the big kudos from Evan Crow, who says he's a pretty incredible person and good friend of his.
Has to be wearing that number.
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Eric Carlson, my personal favorite, Andrew Shaw. I wore 65 in junior, so it's got to be a good number.
Nice.
Clayton Simon, he's wearing the number 39 for us today, and Clayton probably rocks one of the sweetest mullets you're going to be seeing on the weekend.
He would have won the mullet award this weekend.
He really would have.
Takes a little bit of a spill there, but our smallest little skittle out there is buzzing around. I think he's been the fastest so far. Look at him go.
I love it. And I do have confirmation from his father that he is probably one of the best younger brothers out there. And he's an active little kid. He is a big snowboarder. When I was sitting down there with him and his dad, he's like, "You like skiing, right?" And Clayton was like, "No, yeah, I like snowboarding."
Oh, yeah, no, those snowboarders.
Oh, there we
refuse,
just
didn't
saw a nice little wraparound.
Look at that. Looks like that was Knox Hebert with the goal there.
Ties it up 1-1, excuse me. Goal apiece here.
And that was our shark catcher, wasn't it?
That is,
just cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Just ice in his veins, patient around that
Wow.
corner, and just tucks it home.
And then finally, just to round it out, we do have Jackson Henderson out there. Just an awesome kid. And I was talking to his mom, and listen, there might be some bias there, but I'm okay with it. She was explaining to me, he was going in to get changed and ready to gear up right before this, so he had to go start putting his stuff on. I was like, "So what's some fun facts?" And she said there's just countless fun things that Jackson participates in, and generally is just an awesome kid. So
best fact about him is that there's too many fun facts to get on a list. So good for him.
That's just it. So again, Marty, taking this opportunity.
Evan Crow takes a big digger in the giant U, as you said.
Yeah, no, that was into the little U, actually. The giant U is the back one.
Okay.
The little U's got a net front. He would have gone through the little U if that protective netting wasn't there. That's actually why they put the netting there by that little U, to keep the kids from going through
So
it.
I just got confirmation that Malik Jones is in fact playing tomorrow.
Oh, how about
that's gonna
that,
be awesome.
folks?
So
You heard it here first. We got it out of
Breaking
Martin
news.
Richardson, Cappy Marty,
that's right.
bringing in the big guns.
So for those that don't know, Malik is probably the hero of most of these kids out here, because he grew up here in Colorado in this program, and just won a gold medal for the United States.
Not a big deal.
And
Yeah.
scored several goals.
Is that
in
good?
tournament. Yeah.
Are those things good?
Yes.
I don't have one, so it can't be that good, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll win a gold medal for broadcasting one day, Marty. Who knows?
Yes.
I love dreams, buddy. I love
That's
dreams.
the thing about dreams. That's the thing about dreams. You always love to dream.
Marty, I want to ask you while we have you here for a second. I know that there's just so much going on in this weekend, right? We've got Dawg Bowl 12 each and every year. Watching and being such a fan, you see the growth of this thing. And, we go into the locker room, and I hear you talking to all the boys, all the referees, all the girls who are out here, everybody. Say, look at that wall of sponsors, right? It's just a testament to what you guys have built. But I want to ask you, as we look at the future of some sled hockey players and bringing them in, what does it mean to you to start including all of these different facets of hockey? We've got representation for blind hockey, like we talked about, a few different sled hockey games, the special hockey we brought out. What does this all mean to you?
Yeah, for us, and we just saw another goal there, about number 20. That was is that Marshall there? Hard to read.
Mitchell Wenberg.
Yeah, Mitchell.
My reading,
Great
it's chicken
handwriting.
scratch over here.
That's the
Yeah,
Colorado
that's-
school districts there.
That's
for you
Harvard on the
folks.
hill.
Right. Yeah, that was a nice little wraparound. But honestly, yeah, this started as just an adult league charity in the end of the day, and helping out other adult league players, and really didn't foresee the growth of the foundation in general, but certainly didn't foresee the growth of it into all these different disciplines, and now we're seeing really all of them, and like you said, you go visit a family down there, pretty contagious to jump right on board, right? And that was we've met some incredibly remarkable individuals, kids, adults, veterans, and all because we've started including these other things. And I mean, the NHL does have a mantra, as hockey is for everyone, and we're trying to follow that mantra too, and really follow it.
Yeah, it does show itself in so many ways throughout this event. We're only on day 3 with the big 2 coming up. Sunday's championship day, and I know it's so funny, but to me, that's overshadowed by Saturday, Survivor game, and some top-end sled hockey. We're going to have so many different things we get to see tomorrow that are so special, while, of course, it'll be a fun participation day on Sunday when it's championship games being played. But I do want to just applaud you and being able to partake. Jack and I have been on the call for a number of these games, spanning that earlier. I don't think we were on the special one, but
We did not, no.
But we've been calling some sled hockey together, a number of different ranges from bronze, copper, silver. We reffed some platinum. You see what you guys are doing stems so far beyond just creating a tournament. It is a culture that you are cultivating here in Dawg Nation, and it's one of the best ones.
I appreciate that, and it's you guys keep saying what we're doing, but come to me or what I'm doing. It's what we're doing because we can't do it without the two of you guys, without the referees. Every referee this weekend volunteered their time. Every scorekeeper this weekend volunteered their time. Everybody flipping burgers or selling merchandise. Every single person.
You're telling me I'm not getting a paycheck for this?
Yeah. So
Wait a second. What?
I'm pretty sure I signed a contract.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you signed a contract. But,
no, I'm kidding. This is an incredible weekend.
But what that just means is there's more for the people that we need to help.
Absolutely. And that's really what this is about.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what has been so special for me is, another ties it up there. Who is
That
number
was
13?
fantastic.
Who is
that
that?
looked like that was Knox Hebert who got in behind the defense.
The
but
little
That's the
man.
shark killer.
That's
again.
the shark killer.
man. He
I'm
is,
telling you, he's
about to catch himself
I gotta
a
meet
hat trick
this
too.
kid.
Wow.
He's a blast. He was just looking at me and he's like thinking for a second. Well, I've caught a shark, and I'm like, okay, well that's something I'll probably never do. So that's pretty cool.
He probably said it so calmly too,
Oh, yeah.
which is incredible.
Oh yeah. And
But-
I do have to give a quick shout out here, Eddie Brownell. I don't know if it's just been a pass. I think he's been ahead of everyone and tried to bank it off the boards into the goal a couple times.
Yeah,
here.
I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah.
I don't
That's-
think you're going to get enough
Yeah.
speed off that boards. Those boards aren't as lively as the
Yeah.
ones over at Ball Center might be.
No, that's true.
Do
That
these,
is
Marty?
true.
I got to ask you. I'm not familiar with the Avs sled or much sled at all. Do these kids get to go out and play at the Ball Arena?
Very rarely. But there is a lot of local rinks that donate or really discount their ice for these kids, and they usually get out once a week.
That's
and,
awesome.
It's
Crow again, just being saved by the mini U netting.
Crow does not.
He hasn't figured it out
taking
yet.
it driving to the net
Yeah.
to a whole nother level here. And
You know what? Coaches like to see that, though, Marty. I've made
they
it decently far here in the hockey world, and every coach I've ever had has said, Jack, just go to the net.
it definitely is the way to go. But yeah, these kids are. They're all. We don't have what disability they have on here, but there's kids with spina bifida, cerebral palsy, amputations, and in the old days, honestly, kids like that were kind of outcasts. Even when I was a kid, I mean, we knew kids in our grades, and not anymore.
Yeah.
It's they're included, and they're getting to do exactly what the other kids do, and there's some phenomenal athletes that you wouldn't have known without they do this.
I have to say, my first exposure to sled hockey was my freshman year of college. Our team impact player, Owen, he has cerebral palsy, and we did our benefit game the year before the one for Dawg Nation for a cerebral palsy facility that does horse riding and that kind of therapy. And he came out to a couple of our practices on his sled, and the kid is just, you don't even know. It's like he gets out there and he forgets that he has cerebral palsy, and that's what I absolutely love about hockey. And it's not even sled hockey to these kids, and it really shouldn't be to us either. It's just hockey from head to toe. We're just all out here playing hockey, enjoying the sport that we all love. And I really saw that with Owen, and I'm seeing it with these kids now, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good stuff in it.
I gotta pull a selfish little cord, if I may.
Oh,
so
boy.
we've mentioned cerebral palsy a couple different times, and Marty and I are working on an event, and this is the first time I'm going to say it on air, but we've got a pretty special thing coming up to Steamboat Springs. The Top Dogs team will be coming up for an exhibition game against a bunch of local plugs, and then a couple sprinkled in there, some guys who are, they've played a little bit once or twice. But one of the beneficiaries that we're hoping to help out family-wise is a family with a kid that has cerebral palsy. And so I know from, the type of individuals they are, they're absolutely next level, great human beings. And Wilder is 3, almost 4. And I know I was going to talk to Marty on this one, and I'm putting on the spot now. But with what we have going on in terms of just the Dog Nation world, I told Chris, I was like, hey, let's maybe get this down the road. Like, we'll get him into a sled, do some sled hockey. I bet he'll love it.
Yeah.
So there's just so much going on.
At that same event, you're thinking.
I mean, that'd be sweet. We
Yeah,
can probably
pull
make
that off.
that
What do you
happen
think?
too. I think we should.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just such a cool thing, right? That
Absolutely.
There's so many avenues, and I do want to just speak real quickly to Jack's point earlier, in that when you talk to any of these folks, it doesn't need to be Sled or the Garza representation and all those blind hockey players who are here for the weekend volunteering their time. They do say we're just hockey players, man. We're just out here playing the game that we all love, and I think that's such a special component to this community.
Absolutely. And that was I couldn't have said it better myself, lad. But both of you, what a fantastically, that was such an exciting first period. 2-2.
Yeah.
We had contact. We had goals. We had skill. We had a shark catcher.
He's on the hat trick watch right now.
You almost got to think,
Yes.
if the San Jose Sharks had a sled team, that this kid would be the first call up to the Avs team to get him
traded.
out there.
Yeah, he's pretty sure he'd get traded. So we're going to keep him here on the Avs for now.
Absolutely love it. And we've got Hebert, who's trying to chase that hat trick down right now. Great little dangles as he passes it back to Brownell.
I think we're going for a bank shot.
I'm telling you, he got a rip on it,
Yeah.
though. Did you see that, boys?
Yeah, he does.
Plenty of juice on it. We were
likes
wondering.
the bank shot.
We got
That's
a
a
coach
heads
out there
up.
in shoes.
Yeah,
He didn't get the memo that we were playing ice hockey.
Yeah,
He thought this was a floor hockey
That's
tournament.
Larry Stoiber out there, and Larry's son, PJ, has been a long-time sled player, grew up through this program, now plays on the B-level team. And Larry actually usually refs, so I'm not really sure why Larry would choose the alternative shoe wear today.
You know what, though? I think he might just be doing his best Ken Hitchcock impression. Ken Hitchcock couldn't skate till about 10, maybe 5 years ago.
Right?
His players, when he was coaching the Blues, they taught him how to skate. He's a world-class coach. Oh, we have a bank goal,
And
Marty.
he did it.
Evan
No
Crow.
goal. What is this ref watching?
No goal.
Oh, I guess the bank is not illegal goal.
How about that?
Brownell's
been trying
in
to-
giant U hockey.
Yeah,
This is giant U. This is not little U. The little U, you can bank. Here at the giant U, kids sled hockey, no banks. The bank is closed today. It is a Friday it's past 5. You know what? That's why.
Yeah.
That might be it.
I
Banks
think
are
that's
closed.
exactly what happened.
Nice recovery there, Jack.
Thank you.
You're looking good, buddy.
I'm getting better every
Third
game
day
I do.
broadcasting ever.
Holy cow. It's been like 13, 14 games.
We brought a guest on, Marty, before you, and
No, come on. Don't do me like
we
this.
had Johnny O on. Jack rips off some couple real quick great questions, and then all of a sudden he doesn't let me ask anything. He's trying to send him off, hey, thanks for your time. And I'm like, wait. I got a couple questions too.
Turned out to be a great interview, though, in case you were wondering, Marty.
did.
Yeah, Johnny O's a good interview, isn't
He was.
So we were looking at the future again. I keep saying it, but I absolutely love to see these kids out here. And there is a little bit of disparity in age. We've got Evan Crow and Eddie Brownell, who are maybe a little bit older and more apt to that body checking that we're seeing.
Sure, but I'll
unintentional
tell you
or
what.
intentional, either way.
I'll tell you what, Vlad. Nothing prepares a young hockey player for the future more than playing with these older kids. It is something I wish I did more when I was younger, is playing with those older guys.
Yeah, maybe you would have done something with
Yeah,
yourself.
you'd
huh?
think, right? Maybe that's what it was. It's not just my raw talent or my natural good looks that are holding me back. It really is that I just played with people my age. No, but truthfully, these kids are gaining more than they realize playing with these older guys, and the older guys like bringing the little guys in sometimes.
Oh, for sure. We talked about Malik earlier, and these kids truly, they look up to Malik. It's a big deal.
That's going to be
Malik
no goal,
came
by the
through
way.
the. Oh, no, it stopped. It stopped in the shark killer.
And here he comes for a hat trick. Oh, and he gets squished in the boards, but the puck's right behind him. Can he do it? Oh, last second save.
Yeah, he did not see Evan Crow coming from the outside.
Please, though, continue about Malik. I'm sorry to cut you off.
So these kids, I hosted a whole bunch of these kids for the gold medal game where they watched Malik and we were at a place called the About Time Pub and Grub, and they waived their over 18 rules for past 10 o'clock, so all these kids could stay there. It was really cool, and we ended up watching Malik, and they were, I wouldn't say in tears, but pretty emotional that somebody, and they saw themselves, right?
Absolutely.
Saw themselves going, oh my goodness, if Malik can do that, I can do that, because Malik was a little 8-year-old playing this in this exact program.
That's absolutely fantastic. And it's not just I mean, he's shown. He was a star out there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna probably be the face of the sport. I mean, it's
and another goal by Crow, just wheeling around the corner of the net there.
Crow has a size advantage over.
Found the big U, and the big man finds the back of the big U.
That's a little bit like Vladen taking Cappy on in the corner.
Quick plug for.
That's why he recruited me to play with him.
Yes, I don't want to play against this guy. I know someone's going to sign him, so I'm taking him.
There you go.
UFA signing.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't want to throw too much at you too quick here, Cappy, but
that's a lot.
I may have mentioned that there was a slight chance that my boy Jack and I could skate. You know, just want to keep that on the radar.
Oh,
just want to keep that on the radar.
Jack is skating.
Well, I know he is. There's a second piece to this equation.
Yeah,
1 + 1 does equal 2, but you got to have that second one, Marty.
Yeah, stay tuned, folks.
There we go, and he ties it up quick,
Look at
just
that.
like that.
Wow.
Eddie Brownell with the beauty.
Oh, and we got a little fist pump there from his teammate.
Yeah.
Happy to be a part of the squad, even if he's not getting the goals.
So now one of the things about this sport's kind of unique is they use 2 sticks, as
Right.
everybody can see here, and but they still are right or left-handed kids, just like you and I are.
Right.
And the best players in the world, it's kind of like soccer players. They're basically ambidextrous.
Yeah.
And so the top players will work really, really hard on being able to shoot just as hard left-handed or right-handed, and
Which has to be so difficult.
Oh, it's got to be, yeah. And it's but once you master that, you become really much more dangerous because you're not going to get pushed to one side or the other.
Exactly. And you can be just a threat from anywhere on the ice. And it doesn't just go to shooting, just passing too. Being able to make those precision passes at the speed that these kids are going from your left or right side is probably so huge. I will ask you, if you don't mind, I'm not sure how much time you have.
In just a couple minutes, I'm going to go down and give a jersey away too.
Sure, then maybe if you could just briefly touch. I know Dawg Nation is working on putting together a facility for hockey players with disabilities, and I don't know if you can touch on that at all.
Yeah, we certainly can. I mean, the biggest thing about that is it's designed for both people with disabilities and non-disabilities.
Oh, okay.
So the rink itself would make no difference to you, me, and Vladen and the way we play hockey, but it would change the world for our shark killer who's about to get his hat trick.
Get out of here.
Easy.
Here he comes.
He does not get the hat trick. But at the same time, just the way the rink is designed and the benches are designed, some of the boards, our games isn't changed at all, but changes the world for these kids. And we're going to see some blind after this and later, and they have a couple of minor changes in their rules too. And we would the goal is to is that every one of them would have, look at that. Oh my God.
And a no
and they're
goal.
Not gonna count it. You just missed the goal of the day from Crow, but they didn't count it. Literally from behind the U.
Behind the
from
big
U to
U.
U. From U to U, but
So that
unfortunately,
was,
the Colorado banking system closed at 5.
Yeah, he closed at 5. So I'm going to have to jump, guys, because I got to go do a locker room visit. And
Marty,
we're
thank you so much for having us. And
we're going to see
thank
you guys soon.
Giving us your time.
Yes, sir.
We're going to see you guys soon in Dawg jerseys.
Oh,
yes.
Maybe even top Dawg jerseys.
Oh, buddy. Don't tease me like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is Cappy with an absolute beauty. He's always great to have along for the ride. I'll tell you what, Jack. But
one of the founding members of Dawg Nation.
He is the founding member.
Is
Dawg
the
Nation.
founding member,
Yeah,
correct.
he was.
And what a fantastic person. You can't meet a better guy than
Holy
Marty
crow.
Richardson.
Evan Crow tucks home what's got to be his hat trick goal. And it's 4-3.
It's going to say no goal. We have a no goal.
Did they say no goal?
I'm not sure why. I don't know. I heard some boards, but I wasn't sure if it was Sled or
No,
Puck.
it looked like he just tucked one home. Are they not giving it to
I
him?
saw the no goal signal.
Oh, you know what? I think there might be a 2-goal limit there for Mr. Crow.
No.
one of those things with being the size he is and the age.
And we
I
have
think
a little bit of a stretch going on here by Brownell. Not sure what that was, but it was honestly pretty impressive. Good for him.
there you have it. No goal issued. So,
well, for those folks at home watching, maybe this is your first exposure, second exposure. Maybe you have some questions about sled hockey. I do know a thing or two. I don't know too many, but we were just speaking about the differences in the rink and the accommodations that these players need to play. And the big one is the bench. As you can see, the benches where the players would sit is they can't see through it. And because they're on their sleds, they're not up high. The sled hockey rinks, the boards along the benches are actually clear plexiglass. Same material that they use for the glass above the boards. And instead of actual benches in there, it's actually a sheet of ice so that they can just slide right in and they can move around once they get in there and see as their teammates play.
yeah, it's pretty incredible. I was lucky enough to sit down with Cappy and with Smalls, Mike Freeman, the executive director, and we had a little round table about that whole rink and that idea that they're trying to create. And it really is something that's like spectacular. There's no other way of putting it, because what you're looking at is all inclusion. They're talking down to the most intricate details, from benches that retract, like they go up for the sled hockey. I don't think they're going to have ice necessarily, but maybe a synthetic version that they're able to lay down. Those clear boards. We're talking about maybe having some lights on there for deaf hockey. I think I brought that to them because I talked to some deaf hockey players, and they actually have lights around the boards that flash when there's whistles, because they don't obviously hear them.
Yeah, very cool.
From the blind hockey side of things, there's not a whole lot you need to do in terms of inclusivity, because you've got the big dented puck that I just actually made my. Did you ever touch it?
I just did. Yeah, it's
me too.
It's like sheet metal.
Isn't it cool?
It's incredible.
And it's amazing how beat up they get.
Right.
Like, so quick.
What I thought was cool is they had the brand new one, and it was like they saw you saw the stages of how it gets beaten up, and I wonder when they decide, okay, this puck's done. I wonder if it's per game. You just use a new puck every game. Or if
I wonder if it's just a matter of how beat up it is, right?
Right. You're like, oh, okay.
It could just be like could pass the eyeball test. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
Well, no, I'm not trying to be like facetious there, right? Like,
was good.
It's a matter of.
That might be on the bottom end of the puns, though.
Enough that it wasn't a pun. I just realized. Okay.
Play. Yeah, no.
It's a tough crowd.
Cricket. Some great action here, though, as we wind down the second period, folks. We haven't given you much play-by-play because of our fantastic guest, Marty. But we appreciate you watching and tuning in. And we will be right back with, I believe they are still doing a third period here. I know we're a little behind. I don't think we're calling it yet. We're getting some claps here from fans.
It's 3-3. We can't call it yet.
I would be quite upset if we finished a tie game here. We'll be back shortly.
Did you miss us?
I missed you.
I can tell. Lawton Chase, Jack Engdahl are along for the ride. I've got some cool news for you, and that is there's some
that's great news.
Stuff going on in the world today. No, we've got a couple check presentations, from my understanding, that are coming up here in short order. Excited about that, and I actually am going to make you go solo on this next game so I can see those.
Oh, that'll
at least to begin,
sure.
And then I'll come in. But I just want to make sure I'm part of that out there. There's a couple that are going to be given out, and that's like, without saying too much, right? That's one of the coolest things about this Dawg Nation event. Obviously, it's a weekend that's like built around raising money for the Dawg Pot. That's my lovingly deemed name for what Dawg Nation's all about, right?
Very
the
creative.
Dawg Pot they can kind of help people with. And then there's those moments to give back, and it's a really cool chance to do it because it is at their biggest event, and we already had our first $5,000 check that was given away yesterday. I don't really think anyone that's listening or watching right now may necessarily be in the vicinity to come down and ruin anything, but I think we've got a pair of $7,000 checks that are going to be given away here.
That's incredible.
So, like, you know, we're getting close to 20 grand that we're giving away already on the weekend, and we're barely kicked off. I know we're 3 days in. Don't get me wrong on that, but we're like a Wednesday and a Thursday into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The Wednesday was only four
yeah,
or 5
it was
games.
like not. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe 6 or 7.
Right.
Maybe.
And then Thursday didn't start till 1. So really, we're just 1 day.
Yeah.
1 full day and about a 3/4 day here through the Dawg Bowl.
And I mean, frankly, right, just like from a work perspective, you can feel the energy rising each and every day with this stuff.
Yes.
And then it's going to really peak the next 2 days because you've got people who are no longer dealing with their 9 to 5s, and so it's going to make it a lot easier to come on by the edge. And there's going to be tons of crowds, and it's going to be an incredible chance to really show off some big check giveaways and to show off Dawg Nation and what they're all about. So I'm stoked.
Absolutely, and that's really what I'm most excited for here in my first Dawg Bowl experience, is just seeing all the happy faces as Dawg Nation gives back. And they work so hard to provide the support to these families that they provide support for. And there's so many people out there who need support. And the more that we
Can you say support one more time?
No, I think it's a good word. I think I actually say it very well. I think it's one of the better words that I pronounce, support. I get the good at the end there on the T, support. You like that?
Anyways.
The mic is working, folks. Please come out and support us.
I'm going to go.
Jack's getting tired. He's running out of words. As Brownell scores, and we have a 4-3 game.
No goal.
Purple Avs. Why no goal?
I think Crow and Brownell are
at their
maxed at 2.
So what happens if everyone scores 2? They just call it?
I think it might just be those 2. I'm just
that's
estimating.
That's not a bad estimation.
Yeah, and it's no.
You have some good evidence to support that.
Indubitably. It's just a hypothesis right now, but, you know.
It's a working hypothesis.
Science.
Yep.
I do want to go through, though, in case anyone who is tuned in right now has come to the show late. We've got 3-on-3 out there right now, and just kind of want to highlight some of the players that we are seeing on the ice. Starting with Evan Crow. Mr. Evan Crow is a cool, smart, intelligent kiddo. And he's obviously alongside Eddie Brownell right now. And those are the 2 older of the group gentlemen, and also bigger. Obviously, size disparity does matter in every sport and every facet of hockey that you can play. And on the note of Eddie Brownell, he is good friends with Evan. The 2 of them are good buddies. And when I was talking to Eddie, he's like, there's not really anything cool about me. And Evan piped up from across the room, and it was pretty cool. He's like, "No, man, he's awesome. I love that guy. He's my buddy." So just kind of cool to see again that like community inside of our little rink world. Mitchell Wenberg, he is rocking number 20 today, and he is nicknamed Bruiser, and that is Bruiser right now, in fact, with Avalanche White. Bruiser's taking it behind his own net, lovingly dubbed so by his father's adult league team, I believe. They all know that he has no fear.
Speaking of no fear, we got to tell the people about number 13 there, Corey Knox Herbert. What just happened there? We were looking down, we missed it. Knox has caught a shark, folks. A shark. And he didn't tell us how, which is terrifying, as he screams toward the big U, hopefully for his 3rd goal. But Crow sweeps in at the 9th hour, the 12th hour, the 11th hour. I don't know the saying, and takes that puck away.
Hey, he's a psychology major, not an English major.
No,
certainly
not a math major.
Knoxy is he's rocking it, man. Hat-trick watch for Knox Herbert right now. Real excited about that. Do also want to highlight number 39, Clayton Simon. Definitely best mullet of the weekend.
Oh my gosh, it's just
grows a wicked one.
Just screams at you as he skates away and says, "Get out of my way! I'm going to score a goal."
He's business in the front and party in the back, 100% of the time. But on a less joking note, I was talking to his father, and your hope is that as a father, you're going to want to like applaud your kiddos.
Right.
But his dad was
My
so
dad didn't
stoked
get that memo,
and
eh?
so excited to say that he's like the best younger brother.
What a fantastic kid. Just wow. Is there
Yeah.
really a better honor
Just
than that?
wow.
Just being a good brother. I think my sister feels the same way, but if she's listening out there, Emily, we both know I'm the best brother you have, so keep reminding people of that.
Only brother that she has. So moving right down the list to our final contestant, number 43, Jackson Henderson. He is just
Crow
an
is
awesome
taking a
kid.
nice nap. He is tired. He's ready for some goldfish and a Gatorade.
I'm quite sure that his favorite color is blue, but not glacier blue, but blue cherry.
Oh, interesting. And we
The
have
more
a
you
goal.
know. I actually didn't see. Was that
That
our
was our
Shark
hat
Man?
trick.
Hey, hat trick there.
The
for
Shark Man
Knox
gets his
Hebert.
third of the night.
How do you like me now?
Biting sharks and slamming big U's.
There you have it. You heard it first here. Jeff had to give up on the
He couldn't
headphones there.
listen to us anymore. He's having a rough go. He wanted to hear Marty, but as soon as Marty went away, those headphones
like,
came off. He's like, you know what? I've heard these
Nice.
jabronis for the last time tonight.
These clowns are still here for some reason. We've got
We
5
appreciate you,
minutes.
Jeff. You're doing a great job. You've been doing a great job all day. Jeff's our cameraman. Give everyone at home, give a great shout out. Give a great round of applause to your TV screen, your computer screen, your phone screen for our man, Jeff. And I don't even think he heard me. The crowd goes wild for Jeff. Anyway,
Under 5 minutes left here in the third period of play. 5-3 lead for the Avalanche Red Squad. There's our shark catcher. None other than Knox Hebert. He's going to dish one off to Brownell.
we've got a bit of a scrum down here. I think we see some fists flying. Helmets are off. No, I'm joking, folks.
Holy jumping.
We just got a little bit of a car crash going on.
That thing's got crazy for a
He's
moment.
got a warning. He's got 2 warnings. 1, 2. I'm not sure what this ref's saying to Noxie there, but Noxie doesn't seem pleased.
I'm wondering if they're trying. Maybe everyone.
Oh, what a
is-
play.
What a pass.
Brownell with an absolutely gorgeous turn back drop play.
And then he
Brownell
gets the
gonna look for
receive. Nice.
for the streaking Jackson Henderson, but Jackson just can't get moving.
Well, is he streaking or is he not
Well,
moving?
he was streaking, and then he turned to try to make that play, and he just couldn't keep going. Brownell didn't have anywhere to give it.
Yeah, having a lot of fun calling games with me, man.
Oh, it's been such a blast, people at home. I'm having such a good time. Can you
You
tell?
can tell by his monotone voice.
No, the monotone might be the fact that I have not had a cup of coffee in about 12 hours, which is not as long as I've even been awake. So there goes Knox into the corner with Crow. Brownell on his tail, and Crow pinches off Brownell at the last second. Dishes it back to Knox. Knox isn't quite sure who he's got. Sends Brownell on a bit of an area pass into the zone. Brownell looking around to see who he's got once he gets the puck. He has reached his goal limit for the day, so he is looking for someone to give it to. Henderson just can't quite get there in time. Working those little arms, it's got to be hard for him to keep up with these big guys. But he is doing a heck of a job. I absolutely love how good he's doing. Get there. Come on, buddy.
And honestly,
Attaboy,
too,
Henderson.
it's like it's not just the alarms, but we're into the third period. I know that sounds normal, but with
Their arms
the
gotta be
amount
tired.
that they're exerting, the energy they're exerting right now, it's next level.
Absolutely. Can't
Don't
quite-
worry,
can't quite
Jack's
see what's going
mom.
on
They're
here.
not going to hurt the little guys.
I did just get a text from my mom. Mom, how's it going? I'm glad you're still watching. She is worried that the big Avs are going to hurt the little Avs, but these little Avs are tough. There is no tougher group than these little kids out here, and they are doing a fantastic job of keeping up with these big fellas.
They're battlers.
Brownell seems to be having great control of the puck, but these
Warriors,
little guys.
baby. Ouch.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Jeez
Oh,
Louise.
I'm sorry, buddy. But Clayton Simon,
Do you have a
the
Band-Aid?
mullet man, just absolutely standing on his head right now, keeping that puck out.
Buddy, you only get to see part of it right now. I mean, the kid is rocking one right now.
Oh, my gosh.
It's awesome.
Is there any way, Jeff, at the end of this period, that we can try to get a zoom in on Clayton's mullet?
Is there any way that his name's not actually Jeff and we're calling it wrong this whole time?
God, I hope not.
That'd be really embarrassing for us.
Yeah. I've done more embarrassing things than call people the wrong name.
Yeah, but like a lot.
Yeah, especially someone you've been working with for 2 days now. But we're having fun.
Sure
As we are into the last 90 seconds of this hockey game, we get a corral from Crow as he brings the puck. What was that?
That was nice, dude. That was an alliteration there.
Yeah. So you say I'm not an English major, but you didn't ask if I was an English minor. I'm not.
I didn't have to ask.
Okay. And here comes a screaming Mitchell Wenberg. But he just goes right by the puck. He seems unhappy. The ref says no call.
I'd like to say hello to Mrs. Engdahl.
Yeah, Engdahl, yeah.
Shout out Mrs. Engdahl.
She's been just a trooper listening to all these games I'm calling. She has loved it. I've loved it. We've had such a fun time here at Dog Bowl 12, calling some fantastic hockey games.
It's only just begun. Ooh, you didn't know I had the sultry vocal stylings.
Yeah, I think my ears are bleeding. I'm going to just take these off real quick.
30 seconds left here. It's a 5-3 game. The Avalanche Red Squad on top by 2. And you can see that Crow is trying to elicit a little bit of fire in the belly for some of these kiddos here. At the tail
Oh,
end
a
of this thing.
swiping grab there from Clayton Simon. Just not quite tall enough to reach that puck. But he gave it a good effort.
Here's Shark Boy coming in. He's got some help behind the net. The gaping big U.
It's
And
unguarded,
that
and the
is
buzzer sounds in a
bringing us to the
fantastic contest between the red and white Little Avs. Thank you to all those watching, listening, and those in the stands here. A great round of applause for these awesome, awesome kids who have clearly a very bright future in hockey. For Vlad and Chase, this is Jack Engdahl signing off. Have a great night. Go Avs.